Hey guys, hope you guys had a good day trading that trend day that turned into be just more chop. So here's the daily of SPY. We'll take a look overall. I finally got rid of that upward bull channel that obviously is not going to be happening. So we have two potential different bear channels. We have this red one, which we established the support of today with that 396 bounce. And we also have this blue one. This blue one does use the August 10th low and today's low, and then it uses the August 16th high and August 26th high. So this is more of a nice channel. I believe the blue one more than the red one personally. So what happened today is we failed to retest 405.3, which tells me we're separating ourselves from that, which is bearish. We were able to break through the 402.2 level, and we had broken through this 398.9 level, and we're able to close down here closer to 398.2. So tomorrow, support is going to be here at 398.2. And the next support after that is going to be this 394.35, or sorry, 394.4 level. That will give us a nice touch of this blue channel to see if we're actually in that support level or if we're going to go lower. After that, we're going to be looking at this 391 level, which is the daily zone level. So I do suspect by Friday, which is right here, that we will touch 391. Resistance tomorrow will be up here at 402.2. SPY weekly, we're in a nice downtrend right here, as you can see. We are holding under the weekly 8 and the weekly 100 EMA. Next support I have on the weekly isn't down till 390, and then from there we actually have 386.5, which is this symmetrical triangle support line right here. Looking at futures, same thing. We got the red channel and the blue channel. Key support right here is this 38.88, or sorry, 39.88. Key resistance will be at 40.23, and then key support, first one will be at 39.66, and then the blue support line is going to be right here at 39.55. We could break down as low as 39.24 though, to keep an eye on. Looking at futures weekly, you can see the same thing. We've rejected the weekly 8 and 100 EMA. We are holding under this 40.23 weekly resistance level now. Next support is down here at 38.80, and that will be this recovery breakout support line. So this will be a big weekly level, this 38.80, if we get to it this week, to test and see what happens. If we break through that, then we should expect a retest of at minimum 38.25, but most likely down here in the 36.70s. Looking at Apple, same thing. We got the red channel and the blue channel. We held actually pretty well today, this 158 level. We reached the low of 157.72, and the actual gap fill is 157.64. So that could have been why we saw a decent bounce off Apple today, because the gap did fill, and it's normal to suspect it to bounce. But this 158 is going to be a pretty key support to keep an eye on for Apple. I did sell my puts here. I mentioned on the weekly that I was playing basically from 161 down to 157.5. We got close to it, and I saw it was bouncing, so I did take a 50% and then like a 10% win on my Apple puts today. They opened up super red, so I was happy to get out of those too with the green pre-market we had. Key support tomorrow is going to be 158, like I said, and then this 157.3, this is a peculiar support. So this is actually the recovery from June support line that uses also June 30th as a low. So if we were to break through 157.3 tomorrow, we'll say if we saw 156s just to be sure, that would actually be finally for Apple breaking the 12-week long bull channel that it's been in. So that would be very bearish. From there, I'm looking for support at 155.5. So if we get a breakdown tomorrow, 157.3 is the level to keep an eye on, because if Apple breaks that level, then everything should come down with it. However, if we hold it and we bounce hard there, then we might not be seeing the 390, 391 on SPY. Resistance wise, keep an eye on 160 and 161. Here's the weekly. So I was saying playing level to level, so I played from 161 down to 157.5. We did bounce. That is also the weekly 20 EMA, so we could bounce here, and this could just hold as support. However, if we continue to break down, we'd be looking at 154 to end the week, possibly as support. So if we were to close tomorrow under 157.5, which is really that 157.3, which is that this 12-week long on the daily bull channel, I would consider playing some puts again on Apple down to 154. Currently, I am sitting in some SPY puts, 3DT for Friday, 394 puts. I bought them just before close. That big bounce up here at the end got me a little red, but I'm not too worried about it. My intentions with that is either tomorrow or Thursday to test closer to 391, 390 level and to be able to take profits. I'll be watching this blue support line. If tomorrow we seem like we bounce off 394.3 and we don't want to go any lower, then I probably will close those at whatever profit I'm at or loss I'm at. If we happen to get a big bounce up here to 402 tomorrow, I'm not going to be too worried about that as long as we continue to close under that. And I will average down one time. I only bought one contract. I'll buy a second contract if we were to get that big bounce, just to average down, because I do suspect still downside for the rest of the week. Keep an eye on the VIX. It did hold 25.5 again today. We did break it momentarily, but we bounced. So now we're going to keep an eye here on this 26.7 level. That's going to be key. We want to see the VIX close a higher high. So you see here it failed to break yesterday's high of 27.67. I guess it technically did break it by 2 cents, but I would really like to see it break into the 28s just to really establish a new high. And preferably close in the 27s would be really nice too. Looking at Bitcoin, it rejected the daily 8 right here. It did break down through the supports. It got a nice bounce off 19.5 though, so that's going to be a key level to keep an eye on overnight and tomorrow. If we start finally losing 19.5 support here, you can see we'll be looking for 19.3 and eventually looking for 18.9. That might not happen till over the weekend, but you can see within this nice down channel also, we're kind of going across it, and every time we go across it, you see here we get a big huge move down. So this is something I'm going to be watching. So by tomorrow, so this daily candle opened already for Bitcoin. Sorry, this daily candle closes in 1 minute. So by tomorrow, if we see 20.3K broken on Bitcoin, that could actually pull some upside for SPY. However, as long as Bitcoin holds under 20.3, I do suspect there more to be more downside, and I actually could be setting up for a bigger downside play here. As you can see, it's kind of the trend, a little bit of sideways, and then it makes a big move. So we're at day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should be looking for a move down. All right, guys, I hope you guys had a good day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning into this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated. I am providing my Discord link right here. That's a lifetime link. If it doesn't work, go ahead and send me a message and I will get you a new link. I do have a pre-market update I do every day where I update with supports and resistances and different scenarios that might play out through the day. I also do a live commentary throughout the day with updates and changes, and I do push out buy and sell alerts on SPY and other tickers that I'm trading at the time. Currently, membership is $20 per month or $228 per year. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok under SPY Optionaire or Reddit under Daddy Dirch.